Welcome everyone, Jace here again from Alliance Corp. Got a great question from one of the viewers. Hey Jace, I'm thinking about buying Interstate. What are some of the things that I need to watch out for? Well, first of all of you should be considering buying Interstate. As you know, with our property cycles, they're different in each state. If your local area isn't performing or you've reached a bit of a flat part in the market, you need to start to consider to buy Interstate. However, don't underestimate the importance of having boots on the ground. All right, I'll give you an example. I'm in Brisbane at the moment. I'm roughly 15 to 17 kilometres north of Brisbane. I'm in a place on the border there of a place called Mango Hill and Griffin. These are established areas. They're surrounded by infrastructure, shopping centres, train stations, schools, and a lot of open park areas. So when you look down on the map in this particular region, it ticks all the boxes. And as you can see here, I've got an estate behind me, a beautiful new estate, beautiful new homes in there. These estates are well looked after. They're quality estates, you know, good long-term capital gains. But what you don't realise is just over the road here in front of me is we have another estate. This is a much smaller estate. It's not actually part of this estate. This is a big master plan estate. This is more of an infill estate. The difference with these two estates though is that one has been purchased by a builder/developer. And all he's interested, or she, is flogging the properties, getting a quick sale. So what they're doing is they're selling those properties to investors. And it could be investors all across the country. And the problem with that is if you have a look at the properties in that particular estate, they're of a lower quality, they're much smaller properties, very little spend on the gardens and the estate itself. And the problem with having only tenants move into that area is unfortunately they don't tend to look after the properties as much. So over time these areas will become very tired and they certainly won't hold their value, they certainly won't give you the same level of capital gains. The other thing to consider too is that if you're working with any groups that are recommending properties to you, be cautious if they're recommending a property manager that comes with the builder or developer who is building those properties for you. Again, if you don't have someone that's independent, your property manager isn't necessarily going to be that honest with you in terms of the quality of the home. So I generally recommend that you use an independent property manager in the area to really tell you what's happening with that particular property in that area, but also make sure that if for whatever reason you can't do the final inspection on the property when it's built, organise an independent company or a builder to do that. We use a company called handovers.com, they're national, and they will go through and fully inspect those properties. So as I mentioned before guys, if you want more information on this, we can certainly give it to you. Click on the link and just remember that if you're not working with a group, for example like ourselves, who I personally come up and check out these locations, we still have an acquisitions team in all the different estates that we work with, but I personally also like to come out and check out these locations when I'm out and about scouting around. So just click on the link, we'll reach out to you, we'll get some more information about buying Interstate. Thank you.